Hey there, if there's anybody out there. Hi. I am posting a lot, I know, but it's helping me cope on my way to surgery. I get more anxious each day. I have questions each day. I feel like I need to be doing things each day. And the way I cope with things is to over prepare. So I've watched like every video I can find at least twice. Uh, so here I am today, and I want to talk about mental and physical blocks to losing weight that I've experienced and I'm discovering, and I especially want to talk about marriage and relationships during and after weight loss. We have all kinds of physical blocks. Thyroid, hormone, some women have PCOS, some men have testosterone. We have those blocks and we do everything we can to overcome them, usually with medical intervention. But then there are the mental blocks, and there are all kinds. Self-worth, vulnerability, anxiety, depression. So I'm wondering right now if I'm not having a little mental block. Especially in these first few weeks. I have surgery 3 weeks from today. And I expected that, I'm not on a pre-op weight loss program, but I expected that I would be losing considering my regimen. I had one kind of bad day of eating the other night. I maybe took in an extra 400 calories. I drank a little over the weekend, but I had about 2 ounces of whiskey, and I accounted for it in my diet. But I'm not doing it, and considering the last 5 years of failing over and over, I'm just looking at this now as I'm going into surgery because I want all of my ducks in a row. So I'm in a relationship that is wonderful, with the love of my life. We've been together 5 years. We're engaged. I adore him. He's supportive. He's supportive in this journey. But I was married for almost 20 years. I was married for 18 years, and we were together for 21. We met when we were young in college. I thought he was the love of my life, and we were very happy. When we adopted my daughter, we had been married about 14 years, and that's when the real difficulty began because she was a special needs child, and it was hard. It was so hard. It was a made-for-lifetime movie hard, and it kind of continues to be. I mean, the most horrific things that you can imagine. So that's definitely one thing. But at my high weight, and I felt our relationship just, we weren't partners. We were just co-parenting. And so I wanted to lose weight to be healthier, to be there for my daughter. And I wanted to improve my relationship with my husband. And I started my program. I started in 2004, and I felt like with every pound I lost, I felt as though we got more and more distant. And I felt that when I had a good week, that he was so non-committal in congratulating me or supporting me, and it just got worse and worse and worse. Until we got to a point where he was basically accusing me of infidelity with basically every male friend that we knew. My male friends and colleagues, old friends that we had. It was just bizarre behavior. And it never got better. And we were in marriage therapy for 2 years. And I wonder sometimes if I didn't lose weight, if we would have just gone on. We might not have been happy because of the distance I felt, but I think we might have stayed together. I mean, we had the kind of relationship where I think we might have even stay together if we were miserable. I have to wonder if there's not a block right now to me losing this weight because of what happened to me with my ex-husband. But when I was on my other message boards, I can remember it happening to other people. And I remember thinking how terrible. And they would come on and say, I lost 100 pounds and my marriage is over. And I used to think, oh God, that's never going to happen to me. And it happened to me. And I've seen a couple of YouTube videos, and I'm sorry for you. Really sorry. Of a few people in a lot of pain because their relationships ended. And some people were happy. My relationship's over, got rid of him or her. And that's good too. But what is that about? What is it? I just don't fully understand it. There's this idea, of the partner being threatened. I was so insulted. I was so insulted that he accused me of infidelity. Because I really was prepared to stay with him forever. Even though we weren't really intimate, even though we were kind of like roommates, I got married. I was loyal. That was it, as far as I was concerned. But once I was single, I really enjoyed my new life and my new body. Maybe too much. I started dating, and it was fun. I had just turned 41. I was really kind of feeling myself. I was just getting to a point in my career where I felt pretty stable. I went online. I dated lots of beautiful people. And it was fun. I had some fun dinners. I had some fun laughs. I met some creeps, like real creeps. But the thing about dating at that stage was that, I didn't care. I already had my marriage and my child and all of that stuff. So I wasn't looking for, the one. To the contrary, I said, never again. Never again am I getting married. I just didn't want it. But I looked pretty good. And it was fun. And then I met my fiance, and we both said immediately, no, we're not getting married. We don't want to be serious. And then here I am. But going from that really heavy woman who had confidence. I mean, I kind of had confidence as a 320-pound woman because I was all about my brain. Everything was about my brain, grad school, what I could accomplish professionally. And I just ignored this. This was just a vehicle, like driving an old beat-up car around. It just got me where I needed to go. I had despair. I cried privately. But out in the world, I didn't let anybody see that. And when I became confident and happy again, I was able to go out there and I was able to be a little bit cocky. And I would meet men and I would think, you don't really deserve me. I'm a nice person and you're not. And the self-consciousness went away. When I first lost weight, I didn't want to wear anything fitted. I felt naked. I hid. I used to just wear my sweats all the time, which I'm kind of doing now. I hid all the time. I wore my hair pulled back like I was going to the gym all the time. I never put on any makeup. I just didn't confront it. And then eventually I started to feel my oats a little bit. I lived in the gym. I felt good then. I felt healthy then. And I felt happy. And the strange thing was that as my marriage was breaking up, I kind of continued to be happy. Not about my marriage breaking up, but I thought, I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this treatment. And I wonder if that's the mechanism. Is that the mechanism that happens when you see so many people who have a relationship that's ending as they've lost weight or right after they've lost weight, especially if it's significant weight? Is it because that person realizes, I don't deserve this? Do they realize I don't deserve this in relation to someone who's treating them badly, or in relation to someone who is just not confident anymore, or someone who doesn't trust them anymore? Or is it all the other person who can't handle these changes, who feels as though they're out of control? The person who they're spending their life with has completely changed, and they have no control over it. And to know that someone that you're with can become basically a different person is, I guess that's kind of scary. I can imagine it being scary. But I am ready to go back to my old self. And I'm not going to be dating all those beautiful men because I have a great guy. But I'm looking forward to kind of having that feeling again. So all I have to say is that if you really value your relationship, I guess, if you really value your marriage, and you think that you're with someone who can live with the new you, or the you that you're becoming, it might be a good idea to work on it while you're losing. At the very least, don't ignore it. We invest in this like new community, we have new friends, this becomes really important, and the other person in your life can feel left out. And I think that happened with my husband, for sure. I became so invested in my weight loss community that sometimes at night I spent all of my time on the message boards and I didn't spend time with him. And I think that, that's my culpability. That's where I'm definitely at fault. So, I don't know. If you're in a relationship and you feel even the slightest inkling, I would probably pay attention to it. So, that's it for today. Mental blocks, I'm working on them. My surgery is 3 weeks from today, May 14th, at the University of Colorado Hospital Bariatric Weight Loss Clinic with Dr. Schoen. My pre-op appointment is May 6th. I weighed myself this morning. I'm at 240 after being at 236 for a couple days. Annoying. My high weight was 320. My low weight was 183. See ya. Thanks.